on, Halos family? So today is a very special day because it's this girl's 12th birthday and we are super excited that she's gonna be 12 today. I can't believe how big she's gotten. And so
hey, why are you guys starting the film without me?
Because
oh, Miss Attitude.
Anyway, I was getting a jump start on things because, well, I got a lot to do today.
You haven't done anything.
Yeah, I know, and I got more stuff to do later. Anyway, today is Haley's 12th birthday, and so as for her favorite meal that she loves that I make is chicken enchiladas. So for today, I'm gonna actually make you guys my enchilada slash burrito red sauce. I'm gonna show you how to do that, and then later on, I'm gonna show you how we put it all together because we make them a little bit different than most people. So anyway, let's get started with this red sauce.
Cool, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okie dokie. All right, Halos family, go ahead and I have just a small saucepan. You can use a medium one. Go ahead and put it on like medium-high heat. And then I've already measured out all my spices just to make this, you know, go a little quicker. But anyway, get some vegetable oil. I buy this at Costco. Of course I do. It actually comes in a 2-pack. This is I use it for baking and stuff like that. Anyway, you're gonna wanna put in 2 tablespoons of oil in the bottom. 1, 2, a little extra there. And you're gonna wanna let that heat up for just a second. And then in this cup right here, I have 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. You wanna put that in there and give it just a little whisk around, maybe cook it for about a minute or so. This is just kind of making a roux so your sauce is kind of thick, like you know, that you would buy at like the grocery store if you were to buy a can of enchilada sauce. So you want this to kind of just bubble. As you can already see, it's starting to bubble. You just want to do that for about a minute or so, just so it doesn't taste like all-purpose flour, because nobody wants that. So as you can see, it's starting to bubble. In here I have 3 tablespoons of chili powder. Okay, before you freak out, I know it seems like a lot, but it's actually not. This is actually perfect, like spice-wise for my kid. My baby even eats it, so it's not spicy at all. I know it sounds like a lot, but it really does just give the sauce a good color. So I'm gonna stick that in there. And you're gonna wanna kind of whisk this as you go. It's gonna get really thick really quick. See, you can already see it in there. And then in this one, I have half a teaspoon of just plain garlic powder. Toss that in there. And then in here I have a half a teaspoon of cumin. Pop that in there. Then you just want it to just cook for just like, I'm gonna turn my heat down just a little bit here, more like a medium or a low medium. And then right here we've got 2 cups of chicken broth. Now I use this, I buy this at Costco as well. This is just chicken bouillon, and it's 1 teaspoon per 1 cup. So I'm not stuck having to buy tons of chicken broth like in the cans and the cases and everything. I just buy this. It's so much easier. So depending on how much you need per recipe. So then all you want to do is gradually add in your chicken broth and whisk as you're going. Just like this. It's going to bubble up and get really thick. You just want to gradually add it in there. Keep stirring it. Just like this. Guys, this is a great versatile recipe too, and this will keep in your fridge in a container covered for up to 2 weeks. So this is great if you already know that you're going to be having, you know, burritos or enchiladas during the week, and you want to get this sauce done over the weekend. It's perfect. It literally takes 10 minutes, and you can keep it in your fridge for up to 2 weeks. So it's a good time saver, especially if you have to during the week when you're working. So now that we've got all this mixed in, we're just gonna let it bubble for about maybe 10 minutes or so, just to kind of get thicker. And this makes enough for a 13 by 9 inch like Pyrex dish. Like if you were to make a big dish of enchiladas, I can stretch it too, but you know, just because it doesn't, each enchilada isn't gonna get that much sauce. But you can, I've doubled this before and it works perfectly. So if it's not enough for you guys. So we'll let that just sit there and finish cooking for about 10 minutes, and then I'll show you at the very end what it looks like. And then later on, when we put all the enchiladas together, we'll bring it all back together.
My wife acts like I just threw something at her.
I know,
Really?
the camera just got like all like up close in my face.
Whatever.
I didn't
Guys,
see that one coming.
like she said, it was a burrito and enchilada sauce. The burrito thing, make whatever kind of burritos you guys want. Wrap it up. Drizzle some of this over your guys' burrito with some cheese and bake it for a little bit.
Or throw it under the broiler.
Or throw it under the broiler, melt the cheese with the sauce. Let me tell you, it makes a really good wet burrito. It's really, 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 really good.
And I like this recipe too because you can really impress your friends and family with this when they say, oh, what kind of enchilada sauce do you make? And you can actually say that you made it from scratch. There's no like weird of roasting chilies and stuff, because I know making enchilada sauce can be like, if you were to make it a traditional way, you really have to like roast the chilies, and it's like a drawn out process. So that's why I like this one. It's got a few ingredients, and I don't know about you guys, but I like knowing what's in my food. I like knowing what's in my sauce and what I'm putting in, because I mean, you go to when you buy the can of enchilada sauce, you look at the ingredients, they're like this long, and you saw that I only put 5 ingredients into it. So that's why I like making my own. I just like to keep my family safe and knowing what we put into our mouth. So anyway, I'm gonna let this kind of start to bubble. As you can see, it's starting to get warm, and you just want to stir it every, I don't know, maybe 2-3 minutes. Just kind of give it a stir around and just let it do its thing. And yeah, anyway, I think we'll just show them what it looks like as soon as it's done in about 10 minutes. We'll see you guys back in just a minute. Well guys, our sauce is exactly where we want it to be. What are you doing?
I got her so good.
My camera guy is like so messing with me. Oscar, you need to like not do that anymore. I started over like 4 times. Okay, anyway, back to what I was saying. Our sauce is exactly where we want it to be. See how nice and bubbly it is? Anyway, we can turn the heat off, and you guys can see it's nice and thick now, which is exactly what you want. It's got a pretty color to it. Anyway, just go ahead, let that cool, and then you go ahead and put it in like a Tupperware dish. Stick it in the fridge, or you can use it right away if you're ready to do that, if you just make it at the end.
Make sure it's cold and you don't stick in the Tupperware dish and it melts.
That too.
Make sure it's cold enough. All right?
Yeah, that too. So yeah, you could do it either way. Wait till it cools down completely, then stick it in the fridge, or you can use it right away if you've already started making your enchiladas or burritos. Either one is fine. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on my enchilada red sauce / burrito sauce. And stay tuned for another video. I'm going to show you how we make our enchiladas here, because they're a little bit different. It's definitely a family favorite. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share down below. Oscar's waiting to get it. Did you want to come in the video?
It's too late.
All right, guys. See you next time. Bye.